Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. We're gonna start today by organizing my yarn stash. I really appreciate you being here and stay tuned. I'm gonna go over everything I have and plans for it, and we'll take it one step at a time. All right, as you saw, I have acquired a hefty stash of yarn since I started crocheting and knitting last year. I started crocheting, as I said before, in February of last year and knitting it on September. And I really like when people make their videos and talk about their plans, organize the stash, go through it. And they go through the stash to see what they have, to get inspired, and to revamp their excitement of what they have, right? So I'm gonna go through my stash and I want you to come with me. My stash is kind of organized. I have a few boxes by weight, stash like stored by weight. And what I want to do is that I want to separate the yarn that I already have a plan for. I want to put it in a separate box, and that will give me a little bit more space to organize the ones that I have that I still don't have a plan for. As I said in my past video, I usually buy yarn when it's on sale, anything that I like, and then I look over projects that use similar yarn, and that process for me, it relaxes me. It's very fun for me. I know other people do it the other way around, where they will see a pattern and then buy yarn for it. I just don't do it like that. I find it very entertaining just to have the yarn stashed and then go through Ravelry and look at patterns or see new patterns that are coming out in YouTube. This is just gonna be a sit down, go over my stash. I have a box. I bought a Rubber Made, I think, I don't know what brand it is, a box that I'm gonna show you here. This clear box, let me put the lid on the side. In this clear box, I'm going to store the yarns that have projects for it. So I'm gonna put it down here and I'm gonna go by box and just see what I have. As I said, I kind of have it divided, but not really, right? I have it divided. I have a cardboard box that I'm gonna go through this one first because it's the closest that I put next to me is this one down here, right? I have this box. I have this other plastic tubs. I have some IKEA boxes, and then I have this unit that is separate. I got it from Amazon, and I store them by weight in this one. So I have anything that is fingering or lace, I have it in this box. I have DK, I think DK and some sport in this one. In the bottom one, I have medium size yarns, and I'll show you everything as I go through it. All right, so the first thing that I have, and I'm not necessarily gonna add it to my project box, so my future project box, I'm not gonna add it yet, but it's in this box right here, in this little sheet bag. I had it in this basket. I'm gonna put this aside and I'm gonna leave this one out. This yarn, I started to make, or I attempted to make a Tunisian crochet cardigan for my partner, and I did it too small. This was in my beginnings of her crochet. I'm not gonna frog this. I don't think I'm gonna frog this. What it's gonna happen, that it's probably going to be, instead of something for him, it's probably gonna be a cardigan for myself. So this is Tunisian crochet. It's Tunisian simple stitch with the ribbing, and I might continue this, but for myself, I'm not sure, because I want to make a poncho for him, and I may reuse this yarn. This is Lion's brand Woolies Recycle. I have the color, let me check, cream, and I have the color, let me see the other color. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry about the noise, the plastic noise. Royal blue. So cream and royal blue. I think I have 6 skeins of each. I may or may not take it back. I spend a lot of time, and I think I like how it looks. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it in this bag. I'm not gonna put it on the project, future projects box, because it's already assigned, and I just wanna put the project. I'm not gonna put my whips in here. I didn't show you this in my whips video. I had 12 instead of 8. I thought I had 8. I had 12, and if I count this one, this would be number 13. But because I don't know if I'm gonna take it back or I'm gonna continue this, I'm just gonna leave it aside, right? So the next box that I have is this one. And this holds lace weight yarn that I got. I have from here, I've used a little bit of this yarn for a shawl. This is DMC Petra. And I don't know if they have the color. Let me check if it has a color. 5436. I used it doubled for the border of a shawl that I made before. From this box, I also have, this is Hobie Dahlia yarn in the color 09. It doesn't have the name of the color. It's a weight 2, so it's fine. It's fingering. It's fine too. So I want to do a project with this. I think I'm gonna make a dress with this, or like a short, maybe a beach cover type of dress for on top of the bathing suit. It's 100% cotton. And this too, I'm going to put in the box, in my future project box, because I know I want to make something with this sooner rather than later. I have Aunt Lydia's crochet thread, classic number 10. This one I am going to leave in this box. I don't have anything assigned to it. I showed you the Petra one. I also have Curio. This is by Knit Picks and We Crochet. I have Curio number 3 in the color, let me see if I can see the color. It's 100% cotton, Clementine. I have 3 of these. This is Curio number 10 thread. I have 3 of these too as well. The color Pistachio. And then I have the color Lichen or Lichen, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Curio number 10. I have 4 of these. I had started to practice with this one. So I did this little applique design. It's really cute. I think it's really cute. It came out really cute, but I don't have any projects for this right now coming up to mind, so they're gonna stay in this box, and I know that I have all the thread on this one. I don't think I have thread on the next one that I have. I think it's only fingering yarn. This one I'm not gonna put anything in the project box because I don't have any projects for it, and I'm not focusing on this right now. Let me put it in the front right here. The next one that I'm going to probably leave as it is my bulky weight yarn. I'm gonna leave it as it is because I don't have any bulky projects on mine besides the pink rose, like the tea rose slip-on that I'm doing. That one is using, this box broke. That one is using Hometown as well, and I have this pink one here. I have Premier Puzzle. This one is a number 6. Premier Puzzle is a number 5 in the color Cat's Cradle. I'm gonna leave it in here because I don't have a project for it right now. I may do a blanket with this one, but I'm not in a rush, or I'm not gonna work on it right now, so I'm gonna leave it. I know where it is. And then I have some leftover from a Tunisian crochet bag that I gifted on Christmas. This past Christmas it was, I'm pretty sure. That's Lion's Brand, and this is Lion's Brand. This is the other one that I used for the bag. So it's leftover, bulky weight, and those two, the Hometown and the Cat's Cradle Puzzle Premier. I have another one, another skein of that one, but it doesn't fit in this box. So I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. All right, let me go through my latest shipment that I got. I have newer yarns here, and I know for a fact I have projects that I wanna make with this yarn. And this one I bought from Knit Picks, this box. All right, so in this one, I also have from Expression Fiber Arts, I have this color. I had it out in the past video. So I had this color. I think it's a sport weight, and I'm going to make a cardigan with it. So this one definitely is going to go in the project box. I'm gonna take it out and put it out of the box and put it in the project box because it's definitely going to be worked out. Oh, let me take this off. I got some dust on myself. All right, so that one's going in there. This yarn, I need to leave out the Alpaca Cloud lace and from Knit Picks and fingering weight. I'm using this in the project. It's Hey Sailor from Andrea Maury's. Oh, Andrea Maury. She has a pattern called Hey Sailor. I started it. I'm waiting on some needles that are arriving today to continue this pattern. So I'm gonna leave it out, but not in that box because I already have a whip with this. I have to just put it in the bag with it, with the project. All right. This next one that I have here, all of the other ones that I'm gonna show you are from Knit Picks because I did a big buy when they had their, I think it's 2 4 6 sale. I love that sale, so I bought almost this yarn at that moment. And this is Luminous Lace Weight in color Serendipity. Look at how beautiful that color is. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 skeins of this. This one is going in my plastic box with a project because I'm gonna work on a pattern from Expression Fiber Arts. I have a pattern that I'm gonna use with this. I will show it here, but at the end, I'll probably go through my box of projects and go and show you everything that I'm planning to make. There's some of them that I'm gonna put in the box that don't have a specific pattern, but I know I wanna work with it and I wanna search for something to work with that yarn. So this one is going to be an Expression Fiber Arts pattern that I have saved. I already have it, so I'm gonna put it in the box. And then the other one that I know I'm gonna make a project with, I'm gonna show you this one real quick. It's this yarn. So this yarn, I have two colors. I have this color that is called Clarity. It's Knit Picks Gloss in the lace weight. This is Clarity, and this is 70% merino wool and 30% silk. I have it in this color, and I also have it in, I think it's Captain, this color. Captain. I have 3 of each of the skeins, and I think they look pretty good together. I'm gonna make a cardigan with this. I think I chose the one that I wanna make. It's I'll come back to this one. I think I know what I'm gonna make with this one. I think it's Andrea Borrego's pattern. I have to look it up, but I definitely know I'm making a cardigan with this. This yarn is super, super soft. I'm gonna put it in this box, the plastic box. The next ones that I have, it's this chroma fingering weight in the color Supermoon. I do want to make something with this soon, but still don't have a pattern for it, so I'm gonna leave it in the box for now. I'm gonna leave it in this box for now. I have 4 skeins of this. If you have any suggestions, if you've done anything with this, I'm open to suggestions. I also have the fingering weight, the same yarn in the color Shortcake. I have 3 of these. I have 4 of the Supermoon. I'm gonna leave it in this box for now. And I'm gonna go through another one that I do know that I wanna make. I wanna pair this one up. This one is Capretta in the color Lost Lake Heather. I have 4 of these. It's a fingering weight yarn, and I want to pair it up with, I'm gonna show you, hold on. And I wanna pair it up with this color right here. This is Casa Sol in the color, it's a fingering weight, and it's called Invierno Gris. I wanna pair these 2 up. They're both fingering. This one is a little bit lighter, I think, a little bit thinner. I think it's a light fingering. And this one is a fingering weight. I think they're gonna go well together. And what I wanna do with this too, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm open to it because I have no idea how to do what I'm telling you that I'm gonna do. I would like to make Andrea Maury's framed. She has a pattern called framed. It's for worsted weight yarn. This is fingering. I would love to be able to make that pattern in this, with this yarn. I don't know how to do it. I would have to make some calculations to make it fingering weight because of my weather. I talked about this. It's very hot here, and I don't want to have it in a worsted. I don't know if I would wear it as much. It's so pretty. That pattern is so pretty that I wanna see if I can rework it to use this combination of yarns together. If you know how to do it, or if you have any suggestions, any videos that I can look at, please let me know. It's going in my box. It's going in the project box because I want to work on this. I have to figure it out, but I want to work on this. So it's going to be in this box together. I think I need to buy some bags to put them together, but I haven't. I wanted like organza bags, but I couldn't find them. So I'm gonna probably have to order them through Amazon. So I was starting to do a project with it. It's a crochet project, but I think I know I would much rather use it with that pattern. I love that pattern. She did it for a knit along, I think it was last year for Rhinebeck. I haven't gone to Rhinebeck. It's very far. I would have to travel over there. Maybe this year I may or may not go, but she did it as a knit along, and everybody was wearing it. Everybody that participated that went to Rhinebeck went with that sweater, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just don't want it in that weight. So any suggestions are welcome. The other thing that I have here that I have to reorganize this one's besides the chroma that I told you that I have, the fingering weight, I have this gorgeous upcycle alpaca blend in the color Biscotti. I have, let me see how many I have of this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins of this. So I can make a cardigan with it. It would be gorgeous. I think it would be gorgeous for sure. I'm gonna make space once I go through the plastic ones. I'm gonna probably have more space to put this ones. I wanna get them out of this cardboard box. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins of this sport weight alpaca, upcycle alpaca blend. This is so soft. And this color is squirrel. Now every time I hear the word squirrel, I'm reminded of Juan the Yarn Addict. He has the squirrel's nest. So every time I hear the word squirrel, I think about Juan. So this color is squirrel. I have 5 skeins of this. I'm gonna leave it in the box for now while I go through my other boxes to see, because I wanna get rid of this cardboard box. But I don't have the space yet. Hopefully I'll have the space after I'm done with going over the ones that I have. So give me a sec. I'm gonna move everything around so I can continue. All right, this one. I know I'm gonna make a top. I wanna make a top. This one is Circulo yarn in the color mint, I think it is. Let me see. The color is Verde Candy. It's a Brazilian brand, so it's closer to Spanish. So Verde for sure is green, that's the name. It's like a mint green. And I'm gonna put this one, because I wanna make like a tank top. I don't know which pattern yet, but I'm gonna put it inside of my makes box because I know I wanna make something with that. And this one on top, I just received this week, and I'm going to make a dress with it. I'm gonna make a crochet dress. The only issue that I'm having is that I order them through Amazon. In the past video, I shared that we do have some yarn stores, small yarn stores, but I order them through Amazon. I ordered 2 packs of 10, and they came from different places. And even though it's the same color, it's not the same dye lot. And I'm having a little bit of issue with that to see how I'm gonna work it up that it doesn't show as much the color difference. I'm gonna show you real quick. This one was the first one that I received, and this is the second one. So I don't know if you can tell, but this one is a little bit more light. This one is a little bit duller. I'm gonna use it. I'm probably gonna use this ones that I got because I am not gonna be completely sure that if I reorder I might get a third different dye lot. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna make it work. And it's a flowy crochet dress. I'll share which one it is in, I don't know if this video is gonna be long enough, like too long to show you the projects. So I'm just gonna go through the yarn, put it in the box, divide it, and then if this video is too long, then I'll make a second separate one going through the ones that I wanna make project with. This is gonna go on my plastic bin or plastic tub, I don't know, the box that I got to store my projects. It's in there, and I hope everything that I have in my head will fit in that box, only in that box. So, all right, so this is the compartments that not the compartments, the storage unit that I bought from Amazon, and I think it's worked pretty well. I like it a lot. It doesn't hold all my yarn because I have too much, I guess, apparently. And that's what I want to assign projects to the yarn that I have. As I said before, I'm not going to restrict myself in like a yarn ban or anything like that. But I would want to assign projects to the yarn that I have. This one's it opens from the front. And everything is packed in there. So, but the other thing that it does is that I can open it from the top, which I'm gonna do, and go over it from the top, because I think it's easier that way for me. So one of the things that I mentioned, okay, I'm looking at yarn that I know for a fact that I have a project for it, and this yarn that I'm gonna show you I'm gonna make Kutoba Kika's Sailor Swift top with this yarn. So I have, let me show you here. I have from Círculo and Natural in the color Natural or Natural, right? For like the base, and then the stripes, I'm gonna put it in the box. One of them at least. And for the stripes, I have this one, it's the same, and the same brand, but it's navy blue in the color Añil Profundo, which is just a navy blue. I think it's gonna look pretty good, both of them together. It's gonna be close to what she has on her pattern and on her YouTube video. So these ones are going in the box. I wanted to put those in there. I have 3 of these. Also Círculo charm in the color Camafeu. It's like a dusty pink. I know I want to make a top with this. I'm not going to put it in the project box yet because I already have the mint one and I don't know which top I'm going to make. It might be between those two, depending on the top that I choose to make. Then I'll choose the color as well, depending on what I find in the future to make. I told you last time that I have a lot of Círculo Amigurumi yarns. I love them. I know for a fact I'm going to use certain colors. I want to make the lavender top. It's a knitting top. The lavender top, I'm gonna use this yarn, but I'm gonna choose the colors. I think I need like a base color, like a lighter cream color. So I need to make a choice on that. I have it in black, called Preto. I have 2 of them. I'm gonna use this as a little table, the top of it, because I don't wanna make a mess. more than the one that I have already. I have 2 of them. This color I will use for the lavender top. I'm pretty sure I don't need all 3 balls of yarn, all 3 skeins of yarn. This is called Tamara. So I'm going to probably need maybe 1 of them. I'm gonna use this one. This is the same brand. It's called Mostarda. And I think I have another color of those. I have this green color. Let me see if I can find one with the label. I can't, it doesn't have the color if it's not on the pack. It's like a hunter green type of color. I have 2.5 of those. This one I used for the stripe hype. It looks more vibrant in the camera. It's a little bit more like a forest green. It's not as bright as you see here. Oh, never mind. I think I have the base for the lavender top. And it's probably going to be white. So I have white. I have this color, Tamara color. I have Mostarda. I think that it has like 4 colors, maybe 5, but for sure this one is going in here. The Tamara ones, I'm gonna put 2 just in case. I don't think I need 2. I have this brown. This brown is called Brigadeiro. It's called Brigadeiro. It's a deeper chocolate brown. I have this one also, Cacao. It's a little bit different from the other one. If I need another color, I'll probably use Cacao. Let me see. Maybe. Mostarda, I have 2 more of Mostardas. So I'm gonna put 1. I think I'm only gonna use 1. I'm gonna put this one. The skein that one I used with the stripe hype as well. I have 2 more of Mostarda. I have this beautiful pink color as well. I don't have the name for it though. So I'm gonna put it down here. I have another one of Cacao. I have another black, so I have 3 blacks. I have this one. This is Cacao, so I think I have 3 of Cacao. Did I put Cacao in here? No, let me put 1 of Cacao in there. I have, this is color Almendra. I'm gonna put 1 in there just in case. And I have 2 of those. I have Porcelana, color Porcelana. I'm gonna change it from the Almendra to the Porcelana one. I'm gonna put those back because I know I'm not gonna use them. I have Macadamia. I'm gonna do Stranger Things amigurumi with this yarn. I have this green color, which is pistache or pistachio. I'm gonna show you everything, the colors that I have. I have azul, blue. My daughter, when she was learning her colors when she was little, she was in a bilingual daycare, and she learned the colors in Spanish and English at the same time. So when I said azul, blue, it reminded me of that because you would ask her, what color is this? And she would say azul blue. She wouldn't say azul or blue. She would say azul blue. Or, for example, rojo red. She learned it like that, and she did that for years, for a few years, like 2 years. She would say the colors with both of them in. So I have this one. This is carmine color. I have one of that. The other blue that I have 2 more blues. I have this one, turquesa, which is gorgeous. I'm gonna make Max's from Max, you know the character Max, so from Stranger Things. Her jacket is this color. That's what I got this color for. And also this one is Nautico. And this one's gonna be jeans for most of the characters. The one that I'm more inclined to make, it's Eddie. So Eddie's jeans are this color. So I have a lot of them that I'm gonna keep in here because I know I'm gonna make characters like Stranger Things characters with it, but I don't have, it's something that is gonna come up. It's not planned for a while. It's not gonna be planned for a while. I have this one and as well in this kind of variegated brown colors. It's called Desert or Deserto. And then I have these two. They're gonna be, I know these ones are gonna be tops. I'm just gonna leave them in here because those are not, I'm not pressed on using these ones. And this is Casa Sol. This yarn is made in Spain. It's super soft, super nice. It's 100% cotton. I have 2 skeins of this color, and let me see if I have the color in here. Caldera, like a cauldron type of thing. And then I have this green. I have 2 of these green. It's the same yarn. This one is just unraveled a little bit, but it's the same yarn in a green. I don't have the label for this one, but it's a hunter green as well. So these ones are going to stay in here for now because I don't have projects for them at the moment. They're just gonna stay in my stash. I'm gonna put them back in here. Let me see if I can force them a little bit in there. And also the Anne is going in here. The Charme or Charme are going in here as well because I don't have any projects for now assigned to them. And the amigurumis that I have as well, they're gonna go. I'm gonna put them in here. The good thing about this is that if you look at it now, I can fit 4 of the Círculo ones, the amigurumi ones. I can fit 4 if it's closed. I have too many of those, but I like them. I'm gonna use them. I know for a fact I'm gonna use them because I love how they feel. So these ones are gonna go in here. And I may revise the colors for the lavender top. I think I'm not gonna buy yarn for that top. I will use these ones that I have already at hand because I like them. I like them a lot. And because this box is assigned, I assigned it to use with the yarns that are either fingering, sport, the type of lightweight yarns. What I'm going to do, and then I can put one on the top here. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to add the ones from the box that I have that are fingering weight. So give me a second. Let me move the box over here because I want to get rid of this box. So let me put the chroma ones in here. I have the chromas. These are fingering. The shortcake ones. Let me put these ones in here. This one's a sport. This is our worst thing. Okay, so they fit. This one fit. These fit. I don't know if I have any more fingering weight or I don't have any more lace. I know for a fact I don't have any more lace. I have a little bit of space left, which happy about it. If I can't fit this one, the alpaca sports on the second box, on the second storage, then I'll put them on top on this one. So I'll be right back, I'm gonna move this around. All right, I'm back. It's a lot of moving things around so it could be in frame. My microphone is pulling my shirt down, and it's a little hot, so hopefully you can hear me well. This second storage unit has my, I think it's sport weight. I think all of it is sport weight. I think it's all sport weight. But if you open it, you can see it's a little bit of a mess. I want to go through it. I know for a fact I'm going to take this ones out because I want to make something. I want to make a cardigan with this. You'll hear me say that I'm going to make a lot of tops and cardigans. That is the most useful things for me to make. So that's what I'm going to make. So I have a few of these. Let me find the other ones. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I only have 5 of that color. And this one is also Círculo. It's Fofura. And I think this one is discontinued. In Ravelry, it says that it's discontinued. I still can find it in my local store. So this one is 100, if I'm not 100% acrylic. Hold on, let me see if it's true. 100% acrylic. It's 254 meters per skein, 278 yards. So I have enough to make a cardigan. And I think it's a size, I think it's sport weight. I think this is sport weight. So I have these. I'm going to put them in the bag, in the plastic big container of projects, because I'm going to use them. I know for a fact that I want to use them. The other thing that I'm going to add, and I'm going to make a top with this, I'm going to make, or I think I'm going to make, the Cumulus blouse with it. I think it's called the Cumulus blouse. The most popular pattern on Ravelry. My daughter brought me this. She went on a trip to Orlando, Florida, with my son, with her brother. They went last year, and she went to, I think it was Joann's. We don't have Joann's here, so I'm sorry for everybody that's losing Joann's. We never had it. She went to it. This is the color Raisin, and it's Trubu. It's Lion Brand's Trubu. So I have 3 skeins. I'm gonna make that top. I think it's the Cumulus blouse that is called. They're gonna go in there because I know for a fact I'm using that. I have from this brand, Paterns. I don't know how to pronounce it, Paterns. I have this color, size 3, it's Lotus. As you may know, I love pink. If you don't know it by now, I'm telling you, you're gonna see a lot of pink in this channel. I know Juan doesn't like pink. As I'm saying, Juan the Yarn Addict, he doesn't like pink, but I do. So he likes purple. I don't use purple. You're not gonna see any purple besides this dark raisin color, which is darker than a regular purple. I don't use purple. I don't think I have either that or lavender. I think those are the 2 purples that I use, but I don't use purple. So I'm the opposite in that regard of him, that he doesn't like pink. I love pink. I know I want to do something with this. I'm going to put it in the box. It's gonna be a top. Go figure. It's gonna be a top. Then I have I have a few things here. I have Wool of the Andes. I got this in a box. Elise Rose made a box with a mystery box with We Crochet, and I bought that box. Was amazing. The yarn was amazing. The set of hooks, my dots hooks, the whole set came in that box. That's one of my favorite crochet hooks, either that one or Clover. What I do like of that one, the dots over the Clovers, is that it has a little hole that I can put the stitch marker and hold it there. The Clover one doesn't have it. So I have these Wool of the Andes that I want to make a top, a striped top, but I don't know which top yet. I have 2 pink in the color Blossom Heather, 2 white. I'm gonna put it in the box because I know I want to make a top with that. And then I have 2, well, 1.5. My daughter has a plushie, an alien plushie, and she made a hexagon cardigan for the plushie with this yarn. So she gave me, it was one of each color. I got her the box as well. So I have this, and this skein is complete. It's not used up. This one is used up. I'm gonna use probably the 3 colors in it, or just the pink one and the white one. So I'm gonna leave them in this box. This box is getting very full. I don't think I'm gonna use anything else from this box. I have Brava Sport. I have 2 skeins in white. I have this I tried to make it's a mess, but I tried to make a shawl on the central machine. I wasn't successful, as you can see. I have to unravel it. I'm gonna leave it out so I can skein it up again. That one is this Madame Petite anti-peeling 100% acrylic yarn. I have 2 skeins. I'm pretty sure I only have 2 skeins of that. I have this skein. Let me open this. It's stuck. This is not a complete skein. I made a dumpling bag for my mother-in-law with this yarn. I don't have a picture of it. I tried to put it in on my Ravelry, and I don't know. I didn't take a picture. I got to tell her to send me a picture if she can do that for me. I have Baby Soft. I used this on the 6-day star blanket. I used this with the mandalas bonus skeins, the big ones. I have it, but I don't have it here. I have it in another place. Not on hand. I don't have it on hand. I have this 2 True Blue Sparkle in the color Sugar Cookie. I'm not planning to use it right now. Love the color though. And I have a Brava Sport on pink. I think I should have 2. I don't know where no, I have only 1. My daughter has 1 too. Brava Sport pink. I have 1 skein. And then I have, oh, this is the one that I used for the dumpling bag. I had 2 skeins. This one is the other one. I have, let me see what else I have. I have this one, Alina. I have 1 skein of these, only that one. It's 100% acrylic. From the Fofura one that I told you, I made a top, a crochet top with this color and this blue, this royal blue together. It looked really nice. And I have this left. So I have 2 skeins of the blue left and 1 of this variegated. I still can do a project with it, but I'm not gonna use it right now. I have 3 skeins of Premier Basics DK in the color Celery, which is very appropriate. It kind of looks like, it does look like celery. I have 2.5 skeins of that. This one's, I can't remember, I caked them up. It's 100% acrylic. I have this one and this color as well. So I'm gonna just leave them in there. I don't have any projects for them. So I have hair in my face. And then the last thing that I have in this box, let me put this one's back in. Oops. I'm gonna put this one's back in. The other thing that I have here, and it's gonna stay in there, it's Lion's Brands Feels Like Heaven. I have 2 skeins in the color Dusty Pink, which is very pretty. And then I have 2 skeins of the color Mauve. So I'm gonna use them together, but I'm not gonna use them right now. So they're gonna stay in the box for now. Let me see if I made enough space that I could probably put the ones that I have in there, in this box. Let me put them back. I'm pretty sure I can fit the ones that, because I took out the other ones and I put them in the box. That's why I wanted to do this, because I have those skeins that I'm taking out. I want to work with them, and I already have in my head, I have projects for them. These ones that I'm leaving in here, I don't. So I wanted to have them separate. So once I finish one of my projects, I'm trying to finish some projects and then do like cast on some more projects. I'm trying. I can't make any promises because I can't wait to cast on the yellow dress that I told you about. And I'm holding myself back to not cast it on because I want to finish. I have to unravel this, so I'm going to leave this out. I'm going to leave it out. Oh, another thing that I have is this one in the background here. I have Drops Cotton Merino. I have 14 skeins of this. I was going to do another Kudolakika pattern cardigan, but I'm working on a test knit. The test knit that I showed you before, I finished. I'm done with that. As soon as the pattern comes out, I'll show it and I'll add it to my Ravelry. Still having problems with this Ravelry. Okay, so here you go. This is what we're doing. I'm gonna leave them there because I'm using them consistently now. All right, so I'm looking at my time. I don't know what's red. Hopefully I can record everything at once because I still have a few boxes to go through. So I'm gonna, real quick, I'm going to add this one's, the upcycle alpaca, not this one's, these ones that are worsted. The sport weights I'm going to add to this box because I made room and now they can live in the little box that I have here. So they're gonna be here and we're done with this box, which makes me very, very, very happy. I still have room. So I'm happy about that. That's the second box. Another thing that I'm seeing from here that I do have a project that I started, I haven't finished, is this yarn right here, which unraveled, and it's gonna be a nightmare if it keeps unraveling. I started with making it's a granny square top, like a crochet granny square. I started it. I'll show you the pattern in a different video. Definitely this is gonna be, the projects are gonna be a different video. And I'm gonna have to do something about this, but it's going in the projects, assigned projects box. All right, so we're done with this too. Let me move things around and then we'll continue with the worsted weight. All right, let's do this. This is the worst way. I'm out of breath. I'm pretty sure, let's look at it from the doors. It's a little bit of a hot mess. I don't think I have projects for any of these. So I'm gonna go through them real quick, but they're probably gonna stay in this box because I don't think I have a project for it. So let me move this. All right, put this here. I'm gonna use it as a table. All right, I'm gonna show you, I have basic stitch. I have more of these in a different box. I don't know if this color specifically, I use this color. I think I used this color, the other ones that I had for a shawl that I gifted to my daughter's grandmother. I have Brava worsted in the color persimmon. I have one that the little label broke. I have one in this color, I think it's called denim, and I have a white one. I don't know what's going on with these labels. From the Brava, they broke. This one, it's also Lion's brand basic stitch. I don't have the label. I don't know where I put it, but I used it for the same shawl. So this is what I have left of it. This yarn, I bought it to try it. The brand is Lana Grossa, and it's merino. It's 100% merino. It's 50 grams, 120 meters, made in Italy. I wanted to try it to see how it felt, and it feels great. I just have one skein, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I will probably buy more. So it's cool wool big. Turn off my alarm, I'm sorry. All right, basic stitch. Going back to basic, oh, here's the broken label of the color denim, the blue one that I told you about. I have, this one I used as well in that same project, so it's not full. It's called Hazelwood. Yes, Hazelwood. I used it for that project. So it's leftover yarn. I have these three. I have 4 of these skeins. And they're Shine Shine Multi, and called Marzipan. That's the color name. It's 100 grams, 150 yards from Knit Picks and We Crochet. I want to make something with this, but it's not high on my top. My list is not high on my list, so I'm gonna leave it in here. And I also have 3 skeins in this color, which is super cute. It's caramel corn. Caramel or caramel corn. This is the color. I have 3 of these. If you have any suggestions on what type of tops can I make with this, I know they're gonna be probably tank tops because I don't have a lot of it. So it's gonna be a tank top. And this one that I have here, I'm using, I thought I only had one more skein to go. I'm using this one for the love letter top from Kutowakika. I have it upstairs. So now that I went through it, I know that I have another one. I thought I was gonna play yarn chicken with that one. So I'm gonna put it in the box. Not in the box of projects, but the basket. I'm putting the ones that I'm working with in this box, in this basket. I have a skein tone. I have one here, and then I have another one where in my bag that I'm making Steve. I'm using it as the skin tone for those. I'm gonna put it back because that one I'm not gonna use. I have this too from Lion brand. Candy Cane, North Pole. It's shimmery. It's like cream and it has gold flecks. It's pretty cute. Don't have any projects for it, so I'm gonna leave it in here. Let me put it back in here. I have Lazy Days. I have 4 skeins of Lazy Days, pink. in color Cameo. Love this color. They're gonna go back in because I don't have a project for them. And this other ones that I have, I don't have projects either. I have from Soft, from Red Heart. I have two, oh, this one's stuck, hold on. Two in this color, Seafoam. I have one in black, which probably the color is black. It doesn't say, I don't think it says. But it's black, it's basic black. And then I have Rose Blush as well. I think they look nice together. Don't have a project for it, so I'm just gonna put it back in here. Hold on, let me close this up so it doesn't get stuck. I'm gonna put them back. And then the other one that I have in here, it's two skeins of Respun from Lion brand. It's 100% recycled polyester in the color Amber. I love this color. Still going in there. Not working on that yet. So let me put this ones back in. If you have any suggestions for this, let me know in the description. Not in the description. In the comments. In the comments, leave me a comment so I can look it over and see what I can make with these ones. I think they're really nice. They feel really good, but I don't have a project for them yet. And I've had them for a while. I think those are the ones that I bought them a long time ago. And I haven't figured out what to do. I'm gonna put the Bravo ones. I should skein this up, so I'm gonna put it in there. I cake it up. And I'm gonna cake this one up too, because this one is not completely full. I'm gonna put this in here. The Brava one, this one is gonna go in there as it is. It's completely full. And the Lana Grossa, I wanna get more of these. But now, I can fit the ones that are in the box. The alpaca, upcycle alpaca one. So I'm gonna put them in here as well, because they fit now. And that makes me very happy because I can get rid of this cardboard box that is not serving any purpose for me. It's not making me happy having this in my room. So it's done. That one is done. Maybe the cat will play with it for a little bit if she figures it out. Also, I still have a little bit of space here. I have more worsted weight yarn in one of the baskets over there. So I'm gonna go through this one here. I have my Stranger Things kit. This is the kit that I bought. Let me put it to the side real quick. In this one I have woolies. I have 3 skeins of woolies. I'm not gonna pull these ones out because they're in this box right here. I'm gonna show you the box. And they're pretty snugly in there. I have the other skeins that I bought with the basic stitch. I think I have them in here. Let me double check what I have in here. Okay, let me go through it. I'm gonna pull them out. Woolies, let me put the top here because I thought I was gonna put more in here. Maybe I will, but probably. Oh, I can put this 4, hold on. This ones are size 4 as well. Oh, I can't open it, hold on. I need to move both my arms, both my hands. I'm gonna put this ones in there. Feels like butter. That's how it's called, feels like butter. I have in the color pale gray and dusty pink. I'm gonna use those together. I started making a sweater with it. I was gonna make it short sleeve, kind of like a top, sweater top, but I'm not convinced. So these ones are the ones that are gonna go in here. This 4 skeins, because they fit. Why not? Let's make the most of it. This is the one that I was using, that I was doing. I did the neck for it, like the neck hole for it, like the ribbing of it. But I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna unravel it and I'll use it for something else. All right, now I have the 3 woolies, Vanna's Choice. I have, this is Scarfy. I made a shawl with it, so this is leftover from Scarfy. I don't have a leftover bin, so I'm gonna leave it in here. I have 10 of these Monaco Katia, or Katia Monaco. I think these ones are sport weight. I bought this to make a wrap shawl with sleeves from Expression Fiber Arts, and I never finished it. I didn't finish it. Oh, I started it. It wasn't the right weight, yarn weight. It was too stiff because I didn't know back then that I needed, it was, I think, fingering. I went to a yarn store. They sold me this. I love it. The color is beautiful. But I still have like 10 skeins. I made a short sleeve, 3/4 length cardigan, a crochet one I made. So I still have like 10 of these. This is almost the same color as my top. I still have those. I have the woolies. I have Vanna's Choice in this color, Sea Glass. I have 4 skeins of those. I have a Lions brand, Pound of Love, in the color Straw. This one came in a mystery bag, And the other Vanna's Choice that I have is this one, light purple. The color is Lavender Mist. As I said, it's either like lavender, and for the purples, I either like lavender or I like a raisin muted purple. The other purples, I'm gonna leave them for Juan. And the other one that I have is this Scarfy in the color Iron Umber. This is a beautiful color. I'm gonna leave them in the bags because I don't want any bugs getting into them. I haven't had any problems with any type of bugs or anything, but you can never be too safe. Oh, I also have this one. This one came in a mystery box from Lion brand. It's Sheets Creek. I think everybody that got the mystery bag got this color, or a lot of people did. In the color Café Tropical. Let me see. I'm gonna leave this in here. These ones are worsted. They don't fit in here. And I think this box is done. They're gonna stay in this box. I only have 2 more boxes to show you, but they're gonna stay as they are. I'm not gonna move them around. I'm pretty sure I don't have any projects for this ones. So in this box, I have cotton yarn. And what I do have here, I also have the eyes, like the little safety eyes. I have Lily Sugar and Cream in different colors. They're gonna stay there because they fit. I don't have any pending projects or things that I want to make with them. I have sage, like a sage green. I have a brown. I have also here I have, this is Lion's brand 24/7 cotton. I was making a top, unraveled it, didn't want to finish it, lost interest. I was learning with that. And I have this little cat 3D printed that my partner gave me. He made it for me. I'm gonna show you this. I made a cardigan, a Barbie cardigan for my daughter. I started making these squares. This was so fun. And then I ended up using other yarn, a different yarn, but I still have this one and I have this one that I made. And I think I'm gonna make her like a little pouch with it. I'm gonna attach them together so she has it, and maybe put a zipper or a drawstring with that for her. That's it. The other yarn that I have here are leftovers, and I'm not gonna go through them right now because I know I don't have any plans with that yarn. I'm gonna leave it alone. And also I have leftovers of Karen cotton, all day cotton yarn. I bought this, my daughter used it for a cardigan, and this is the leftover that she had from that box. All right, so I'm going to, sorry about the noise, the crinkle noise. This one is gonna stay as it is. And the last one that I have is this hard one, and it's full of acrylic wool yarn that does not have projects attached to them. So it's just different skeins. This is the granny squares one with some granny squares that I tried to see which one I was gonna use. I'm gonna make a cardigan. This one I know that I'm gonna make a cardigan for my aunt, but I haven't been able to finish it because I've been distracted. And I did a few alternative granny squares with it. I like this one. I may end up using this one for her cardigan. This one is the one with the pattern. I think it's too holey. The holes are too big. So I'm probably gonna use this one for her. And this is a little flower. There's a tutorial to make a flower. It's like a 3D flower pattern with that. I'll link it below because I can't remember the name of the person that did it. Look at the size difference though. It's insane, the size difference. So I have 3 skeins of those. Let me put them to the side real quick so I can show you. I have this leftover skein from my test knit that I just finished, and I have some black, cream, all is worsted weight. I have some yellow. I have the big skein that does not fit with the bulky, the Premier Puzzle one. And this is the yarn, this is the leftover yarn of the one that I used for my daughter's Barbie cardigan. I have those 2 in here. So they're not, these ones are not going anywhere. I'm just gonna keep them in here. I don't have to move them around or anything because they don't fit anywhere else. That's the real situation, is that they don't fit anywhere else. They're assigned for that. And I know anything that I do in acrylic, either a blanket or any other project that I want to do, I can look in this basket and the yarn is there. So I have different colors in there. All right, so that's it. I went over everything. My purpose was accomplished, which was getting everything that I have plans for in this box. Do you think I will be able to go through this year? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make all the projects that I want to make this year, because that's a lot of yarn. That is a lot of yarn, and there's a little bit of me. There's only one me, and I only have 2 hands, and I don't have a lot of time. As I mentioned before, I work full time, so I do this as a hobby. Part of that hobby, though, is in my head, at least, is to go through the yarn, assign some projects. It helps me ground myself, as I said. It makes me happy to go through my yarn stash, to assign projects to the yarn that I have. And I wanted to be a little bit more organized, because I knew that I had a lot of yarn in my stash all over the place. Not all over the place. There's boxes in this that I hold it, so it's not all over the place. They're all in the same room. But I wanted to be more intentional. And I know that if I have all the projects that I have in my head that I want to focus on one container, then I can choose and I don't have to go digging through everything. So my box, my storage containers, they're still full. I still have a lot of things that I can come up with, right? I can sit down and go through Ravelry and just have a good time. I enjoy that process a lot. It doesn't stress me out. The only part that stresses me out is just putting it back where they go, not because of space, it's just because I gotta go upstairs and put it back up there in the room. But it's stored, it's safe, it's clean, and now I have a better view of my future plans. If you stayed with me through this whole video, which I think it was pretty long, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe if you want. If not, you're always welcome. My channel is to share a little bit of my passions, right? The things that I do that makes me happy. And I hope it brings you a little bit of happiness as well. It may stress some people out, don't worry. I'm not stressed. I really enjoy going through my stash. I really enjoy having this amount of yarn. I may or may not rethink a yarn ban. I'm not gonna do a yarn ban, but I will be more conscious. I think I'm gonna be less likely to buy yarn for myself if I focus on the ones that I have, the projects that I have at hand. I appreciate you. I appreciate any time that you spend with me. And if you want to see the projects that on a little bit more in depth, the process of assigning my stash to the projects and organizing that, stay tuned for the next episode or the next video that I make. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. Bye.